Singapore Archifest is back for another year, but with the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, some aspects are going online, such as forums and exhibitions. There will be a virtual pavilion to put the spotlight on responsible design. This year's events director, Dr. Chong Keng Hua, joins us now for more on this. Dr. Chong, thanks for joining us this evening. What adjustments, do tell us, to the annual program have you had to make?
Well, there are a lot of adjustments. Like 2 years ago, I was there at the studio, joining you as a participant. 2 years later, I'm now at home joining you to talk about Archifest this year. So a lot of adjustment they were trying to make this festival actually proceed as usual. Like the hybrid workshop and the virtual pavilion that you can see now, instead of physically present at one place, audience can actually immerse themselves in the virtual environment and look around in the 360 view and see how the quality of space change as the light changes based on the new technology that was actually developed in Singapore by HG Glass and Kingboard. So it is very amazing that we can actually see using new technology as a way to present architecture in a new way.
Dr. Chong, the pavilion that you mentioned, it puts the spotlight on responsible design. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? How does it work?
Right. The pavilion is designed by ADDB Architects in collaboration with OWIU Design. And they are the winning design because SIA, Singapore Institute of Architects, run a competition and we have a record number of entry. And this design particularly stand out because it talks about public space in a new way. You look at it, we can see that we can still, come together and increase the sociality of the public spaces, but still maintaining the safe distancing among all of us using this kind of new spatial experience, lighting and ambience, and create a new kind of public space. So we, instead of shunning away from public space in future, we want to use this pavilion to make a statement, to show that we can actually come back to public space and enjoy city life as usual.
And is that what you mean by promoting responsible design as well then?
Well, I think responsibility come in many different levels. We talk about, pandemic is one way to respond in the healthy way. How do we look at healthy environment design? We talk about how we can achieve social equity so that people of different ages, people of different background, income group can all share the spaces and housing. We talk about climate change, how new kinds of public space design that can respond to the kind of resilience against our climate change. So all these are different ways of responsibility I think architecture can take on. And in fact, we want to take Archifest, Singapore Archifest, as an opportunity to push architecture to the front line rather than just being reactive to what is coming, but maybe preemptive, be more proactive to see what is coming and be responsive in that sense. So we want architects together with the community to come together and really look at future in a more proactive way through design empowerment, to radically thinking how we have our relationship with our nature, and also how we can respond to different kind of disaster that may be coming in future. So these forums and conferences, we are going to gather all the international speakers to come together. And this is also the best opportunity because we are holding a lot of them virtually. So it actually expand our scope and increase our audience to international level.
Well, the appreciation of shared built spaces is so important. Thank you very much, Dr. Chong, for chatting to us about the festival. That was Dr. Chong Keng Hua, the Festival Director of Singapore Archifest 2020.